Hello. Yesterday while talking to some friends, I had an idea for an invention, which I think could be an extremely important invention, and I don't know why it doesn't exist already. But I wanted to, this morning, I had the idea to document the process. I realized, this is something I actually want to do, and if I capture it on film, capture the journey, I'm sure it could be something good to show to investors or even a Kickstarter.
This would be a Kickstarter for a documentary that would be about 1 month in my life as I tried to get an invention made.
I'm very curious to see how it goes.
I went out in public to ask strangers for their candid thoughts about the invention.
Sounds awesome, but yeah, and that's your idea to create.
Yeah.
I just don't think someone would pay that much for it. I think, like, I don't know, any sort of Amazon, Whole Foods sort of deal would cost you 10 to 20.
Million?
Yeah, for the idea.
Okay.
And then if they could market it and send it out, they might make 100 million off of it.
Lettuce, and then it starts growing it.
Right, that's awesome. How are you creating it and whatnot? How are you creating
Just hiring an engineer to create the prototype, and then I'll get an investor.
Okay, yeah.
So it's officially been about 1 week, or maybe a little less, since I had the idea. And in that week, I have only gotten more excited about the idea and only made much more progress. For example, I have paid a friend $40 to draw up a blueprint of the invention, and I have found another friend who is willing to be my business partner. She is, I'll show you, I've made a documentary about her. I need money to pay for a patent and for an engineer to create the blueprint and then a patent. And lastly, I think that I will get this money from you, and in return what you will get is a feature-length documentary documenting the process of me creating an invention, and also documenting a month in the life of a young man who is going through many life changes. And so the money I would need is for a patent, an engineer, and a cameraman to follow me. And that's what the Kickstarter is.
It's an invention that is like a garden, but it's for indoors. And then all the food would grow in your apartment, and it would just be like on your wall, so it wouldn't take up too much space.
So does it have its own like lighting system and whatnot? Just lights?
And it automatically waters itself, so you just press a button and you can click on the app. This is a tomato seed, this is a strawberry seed, this is a lettuce, and then it starts growing it.
Right, that's awesome. How are you creating it and whatnot? How are you creating
Just hiring an engineer.
Okay.